Hey, happy Hopeville Friday to you. I've been out on my Perry mare, checking cows. It's been in a while since I've been able to ride. I probably could have, but it's just been so goddamn hot. And we finally got some rain and cooled down a little bit. So I took that time this morning to go check cows on a horse instead of turning the key and riding a buggy or walking or something like that. I wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little bit about our choices that we make. I'm gonna put this saddle in. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Hit that microphone, so I thought there's no need me trying to yell from the saddle room. Seth's blog this week talked about paint color, of all things, which I thought was kind of interesting. And his question was, do you have this in a different color that's not in stock? Do you have this in a different color that's not in stock? And I thought, well, you know, okay, if say you're buying something, you know, and you're not really in any hurry for it, maybe there's a new cool color or whatever, and you don't mind waiting or, you know, ordering or whatever. But what he was talking about was like a spec, you know, like it was spec'd out to be a certain thing. And so if you're working on a project and it is spec'd out to be whatever, it doesn't have to be color, he was using that for an example. And that color's not available, not going to be available for a long time, so you're going to have to wait. You can't ship your product, you can't finish your project, you can't do whatever it was you were going to do because you're waiting on that one particular thing that really doesn't matter. You know, like is the color that important, or you know, the fact that the paint keeps it from rusting and you know, it does this job as far as preserving and protecting? Is that the biggest thing? And so you really have to kind of ask yourself that question, because we tend to find maybe excuses for not being able to ship something or not being able to finish something. And it's not really that important. It's not really the thing, you know. We're just using that. We're just allowing that to hold us up, you know. And there can be a whole myriad of things involved, you know, where you're, you know, maybe you're afraid of failure, or you're afraid to ship it, or you're afraid nobody will buy it, or nobody will like it, or whatever it is, you know. It doesn't really matter. But we dwell on something that's out of our control and say, oh, we can't because of this thing. Well, not really, you know. Really it's more like I chose to put these parameters on that there was no way in the world I knew could be met, and that allowed me to have a good excuse. So I don't know, you know, I was just thinking about that riding this morning. Had a really nice time on her, and you know, she was hot and I was hot, but it's good for them to have some saddle blanket time, and it's good for me because it keeps my legs in shape. It keeps me, you know, kind of in tune and in rhythm with the horse, and it's just something that needs to be done. Now I can make all the excuses in the world. When I was coming out to catch her in saddle this morning, here they all come. Oh, it's already hot. Oh, it's already this time. Oh, it's already, well, maybe next time, you know, and then you don't go ride. And so, you know, I would miss that enjoyment that I had this morning. I would miss that interaction with the horse. I would miss that looking at the cattle, being close to nature, being close to the ground, all things that I really enjoy. So anyway, I just want to come by and wish you guys a happy Hopeville Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, and make sure you really need that color before you spec it out and wait on it. All right, we'll catch you down the road.